Hello, this is Charles 9mm here, and I'm here to show you a really exciting knife made by a company that you're probably very familiar with. If you remember K-Bar, the makers of the famous K-Bar Marine Corps knife, an iconic knife, has seen service in many wars fought by the United States. They make this beautiful knife. This is a smaller version, which is not the classic K-Bar, but it gives you an idea and lets you know who the company is. But K-Bar has been busy with other designs as well. And K-Bar has come up with the TDI. The TDI is generally meant for police and law enforcement, and a very interesting. And you see this L-shaped handle here and the blade, and this is a trainer. This is a drone for training. And by the way, I always recommend, if you can buy, if it is available when you buy a knife, and especially a self-defense knife, if you can buy the drone, if there is one available, a training knife available, buy it. And this is a reasonably priced knife, so I would budget it in. If you're going to buy this knife, I would suggest to go ahead and buy the drone as well. Now you're probably asking, why in the world would they make a knife in this shape? Why would you want that knife like it's bent, like Uri Geller or somebody bent it, or it got heated up in some super oven and melted over? Actually, it makes a lot of sense why this knife is bent, and I was a little skeptical at first until I tried it. Law enforcement are taught to draw a handgun a certain way. If you're given a knife as a backup, you don't want to learn a whole different method for pulling the knife. So if you can pull your knife and your handgun in the same way, you've only had to learn one single movement, and that body movement is committed to your subconscious, and you're able to do it over and over again. And this would be mounted on a duty belt right next to the gun. So if your gun, something happened to your gun, or you needed to pull your knife very quickly, you'd pull it out in the same way. It would be pulled and held in the same fashion. And it's a very, very good idea. The other thing is it gives a lot of power to be able to use it to push and to fend off with it. Especially if you're trying weapons retention. If somebody's trying to grab your gun, you've lost control of your gun somehow, you can use this to cut those limbs away to protect that weapon from falling into the wrong hands. So for law enforcement, security personnel, citizens who have a license or a right in their state to carry a firearm on their hip, this would really be an excellent accessory because you'd only have to learn one methodology. K-Bar did a wonderful job with this, and what really surprised me is the quality of this for the price. It is not a terribly expensive knife, and so you could probably easily afford the drone as well, which is about approximately the same price. Plus, they have different holsters that you can use with this. This one goes on a belt, and this one has a clip on it, a metal clip. And wonderful idea. This is the TDI made by the famous K-Bar company. Hooah! Thank you. Bye-bye.